Alright, and I'm back with the next match, and I actually changed my mind. I wanted to do orKs versus Lioncast first, but I think this one might be a bit more closer on paper. It's gonna be Paragon versus orKs. Nene, Zatox, and Yoyoshi versus Ville, Mr. Quantum, and Luke. And this is a best of 3 as well, so it's gonna be a bit of a longer match. orKs, of course, able to reach the grand final last week, and yeah, I mean, maybe they could repeat that as well. They didn't really stand a chance to against Puff Bros, and Puff Bros, of course, also participating this week. The other matches going on right now, we already mentioned orKs versus Lioncast, but we also got Puff Bros versus Door to Q, and then Bieber and Company versus the winner of Harry is a Wizard and against Link Authority, which seems to still be going on. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna start here in 5 seconds. So let's bring it to the player views. Yoshi not feeling too confident in the chat. Or maybe he is feeling confident and feels like this will be a quick match. We'll see. I think the Paragon team isn't too bad. They know the format very well and can do the checkpoints quickly. They may lack though in driving skills, but we'll see. They may make an upset, who knows. Alright, it looks like the timer actually added 1 more minute. I don't know how that works. But yeah, so we still have a bit of a wait here before we start. The first map will be democratized by Sparko. Saw the map veto taking place before. Actually don't know who picked this map. But yeah, we'll see. As now we are going live. So this is the winner bracket quarterfinals of the Paragon League Chase Cup Edition 3, orKs versus Paragon, following Yoyoshi for orKs, who reached the grand final last week, looking to reach it again this week. And of course, if you reach the grand final, then you are guaranteed some prize money, and it looks like orKs will take the lead here. Where are Paragon? They are already quite far behind. So initially struggling a bit, as orKs will take an early lead. And as I discovered on the first match, this is now 4 laps instead of 5. So that means the rounds could maybe be a bit shorter sometimes. Ooh, as orKs will not be able to cross that checkpoint correctly, and that will put Paragon in the lead with 7-6 in the relay count. Now 8-6 as well. They could maybe close it out despite being behind on the track. So yeah, as I said, Paragon very familiar of this mode, since it's well, it's their own event, so it makes sense that they would know it pretty well. 10-10 now, 11-10 for Paragon. They are in the lead with 1 relay. So we are soon entering lap 3. If orKs keeps it together from now on, they should still be able to win it. Oh, but they looks to be struggling again here in the start. And I think Paragon are in the lead now with 2 points. Should be 16-14 here momentarily. Yeah, there we go, but orKs still moving on here. Here comes Zatox, and they aren't going through these checkpoints quickly, that's for sure. But well, it seems like Paragon may have struggled a bit with the relays themselves, so now it's equal again, 18-18, and of course orKs are having a massive lead on the track, as you can see. And soon only 1 more lap remaining as well. So starting to look pretty grim here for Paragon. orKs now also in the lead with 2, and now also with 3, which means they will take home the first round. So orKs had some difficulties getting through the checkpoints, initially at least, but then seems to have figured it out. And At the end it wasn't too close. I'll see though if the next round will be a different story, or if orks will go up to map point. Already taking the lead here in the start with quite a few seconds even. Oh, and that's gonna be it. A very quick round this time. Seems like Paragon had some difficulties in the start, and sometimes that's all it takes in this format. The rounds can be very quick to be over, and that was the case in that round. So orks up to map point, as Luke will start a bit late, but in this format is not really too big of a deal, although it will cost them quite a lot of time. So we already see Paragon falling behind as orks will take the lead on their way to win the first map. Now also in the lead in the relays, 3-4. That's mainly because of their lead on the track. I don't think Paragon have missed a checkpoint yet. Now though they may have, because orks are in the lead with 4-6. Could close it out here. No, not enough. But maybe in the next one though. Yes, orks will take it. Another very quick round. So orks will win the first map, democratized by frostBeule with a score of 0-3. And as I mentioned, this is a best of 3, so we are moving on to a second map now. If orks wins this one as well, they are through to the winner bracket semifinals. If Paragon wins it, we'll see a third map as well. Alright, so as usual we'll have a warm-up phase. It could end very quickly, or it could take a while, so I'm just gonna take a bit of a mini break here as we are awaiting the start of the second map. Alright, and it looks like the warm-up is ending, so we are starting the second map now, which is Wicked Game by Sorrow Croatia. Orks winning the first map with a score of 0-3, only being threatened really on the first round. So let's see if Paragon can do better here on this second map. Initially maybe doing a slightly better, but orks will still take the lead here in the start. And Paragon also missing the relay. Oh, no, maybe not. 1-1 right now. But falling behind already, so this may be another close map, as orks seems to be maybe a bit better prepared on it. Oh, but then they will have to wait a long while here for Satox. So gonna cost them a bit of time as they enter lap 2. And by the way, I don't know if I've seen this map being played before actually. This might be the first time in 3 editions. So not really a popular choice, I assume. So orks now in the lead in the relay as well, 5-6. Keeping a steady pace. Oh, but what a crash from Nene! And that's an uphill as well, so it's gonna cost him even more time orKs will fail the next relay as well, so that's gonna give Paragon a bit of hope. Let's go to the overview camera once again and zoom in. We see that Paragon are maybe 5 seconds behind or so. Still doable to make a comeback, but it won't be easy, that's for sure. Oh, as orKs are waiting again, this time for Satox. Where is Satox? Wow, he was really far behind, but it looks like Paragon have missed a couple of more checkpoints, so orKs will win the first round. So it looks like it's pretty much the same development as on the first map. orKs seems to simply be a bit stronger than Paragon, as they once again goes up in lead here after the first turn. Oh, Quantum, Mr. Quantum hitting the wall as well. They are able to get through the checkpoint at least, but that's gonna allow orKs to build up a bigger lead. Still no missed checkpoint by either team, I believe, but well, orKs simply a bit faster through these laps. Into lap 2 now out of 4. And also in the lead in the relay count, 4-5. Might end on this lap. 4-6 now. Can they reach the next checkpoint before Paragon? No, not yet at least. But if they keep up this pace, and if there's a section of the map where the checkpoints are closer to each other, then orKs could potentially close it out very soon. But Paragon still keeping it intact, as we are now entering lap 3 out of 4. Over the platform, orKs goes through the checkpoint correctly. Very close though to not doing it, but it's a sign of a pretty good team that they can be so close to each other and still go through these checkpoints in the correct way. 9-10, still only a 1-point difference. Gonna go to 2 now, but I don't think they will have enough time to reach the next checkpoint and make it a 3-point gap. Nope. So Paragon still doing fairly well. Here they are. As you can see, they are quite far behind on the map. And oh, looks like Luke was actually really far behind here, I believe. Yes, so that will cost Paragon a lot, and orKs will take advantage of it. Wins the second round as well, up to match point at 0-2. As we see orKs joining the server, so it looks like their match is done, and of course they are playing against the winner of this match. I assume at least that they did win the match against Lioncast. Yeah, they did, looking at the website. Alright, so this could potentially be the last round of this winner bracket quarterfinal. orKs on their way to face off against orKs again. They played against each other in the consolidation final last week, and also I think in a winner bracket round. orKs won the first round, but then in the consolidation final, orKs were able to win the best of 1. So that's gonna be an interesting match. I think I may cast that one. As we see orKs through the finish line, entering lap 2. Paragon are behind. It's very similar to the previous rounds. Paragon are keeping it pretty intact in terms of going through the relays correctly, but they are doing it maybe a bit too slowly, and that is costing them quite a lot. Currently following Nene. He's gonna slow down here. Goes for a wide line, allowing Yoyoshi to pass. You can see which players need to cross the next checkpoint on the screen in the middle for a while, and then also at the top. Alright, into lap 3, this could be it. No, not yet. 8-10, still needs one more point for orKs to win it. Maybe now? Nope, not yet. Paragon still too close to them. Oh, as Yoyoshi hits the pillar and lands on his back as well. So he is forced to respawn, and that will cost orKs quite a lot of time. Yeah, I see Paragon closing in on Yoyoshi, who is still ahead of them. And orKs also missing that next checkpoint. Small glimmer of hope here for Paragon, but can they take advantage of the situation though? I kinda doubt that. We see Nene and Sedox standing completely still here, waiting for Yoyoshi, but not really too much of a loss, all things considered. And we are now entering lap 4 out of 4. As now Yoyoshi will have to wait for his teammates. And somehow it's still tied in the relay count as well, 14-14. So it looks like orKs will have to close it out by finishing the 4 laps. Paragon showing good consistency. Ooh, as Yoyoshi is failing that relay. Maybe going for the finish line, that might actually be it. Let's see, yeah, it looks like he is. Is it too much? Too early though, 17-15. Will Paragon close it out before the finish? No, they will not. Yoyoshi able to finish, and with that will win the match as well. So orKs defeating Paragon with a score of 0-3-0-3, and they are moving on to the winner bracket quarterfinals, where Euronics Gaming are awaiting. GG!